I felt like going for a walk today and recording my video at the same time. Not so much about multitasking, but about getting out and doing what I love in a beautiful setting. So let's take a walk. Hey everyone, it's Amanda Johnson back with this week's Thoughtful Thursday, coming at you from the city of El Paso, Texas. And I'm here to offer you some tips, tricks, and insights to help you love the life you have so that you can have the life you want. And today, I want to talk a little bit about a few things that have been really present for me lately, which is this idea of living amidst a lot of uncertainty and a lot of change, and just how I go about doing that. As many of you may know, some of you may know, I have been traveling for about the last 3 months, and I am now officially location independent. I no longer have a home base, and I am going to be on the road indefinitely until I found my next landing spot. So I'm definitely feeling a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknowns, and a lot of constant change. And something that has really been so helpful for me is to remind myself, and this came up with my business coach a few weeks ago, of what my mission is and really what my brand is and what I want to stand for in the world, which is to show up where I am, just as I am. And this comes up a lot for me, especially when I don't have, a consistent place to film my videos or, a nice, neat package to always deliver. And because that's not what it's about for me. It's about being who I am, where I am in this very moment. And that's, of course, what I want everyone to really do more for themselves. So that's one thing that's been helping me as I've been dealing with this uncertainty and a lot of this change. And I wanted to offer just a few more things for you to feel into and consider as that you might be able to apply in your own life. So the first thing, how I go about dealing with uncertainty and change, is that I take just one step at a time. I don't have to know the next 10 steps. I don't even have to know the next 3. I just have to know that I want to take a step forward or in a certain direction and make it. So I don't need to have the whole thing planned out ahead of time. And that's been really valuable to me. The second reminder is that I am 100% present whenever I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. So I'm not getting caught up in all of the, what needs to happen or what should be happening or what could happen. I stay really present right here, right now, doing whatever it is that I'm putting my attention to, which has been tremendously helpful. The third thing that I do is I remind myself that there is no right answer or right choice to be making. So when I'm faced with so many different options and choices and knowing that there's some change or uncertainty, I remind myself that it's okay to look at the upsides and downsides and to know that there are different choices and different outcomes that could be achieved, but there's no one way. There's no right way. And no matter what I choose or end up doing, I'm going to be okay. And that's also been tremendously helpful. And the fourth thing that I want to offer you is that I'm open and I am curious to clues and support from the universe. So let's say a friend suggests something, or I read about something, or I hear something somewhere. I am open to that, and I see it as a sign or as a clue or as support. And I get curious and I start to follow the thread and just see what happens. Sometimes it means that I use that as part of my decision making or to support me in the time of change or uncertainty. And sometimes it doesn't, but either way, I was open to it. So I encourage you to be curious and be open to what the universe has to offer you and not be so focused that you have to do it alone or figure it out or know the answer. So that's how I go about being me, on the road and wherever I am, this is who I am. And that's what I want to be for you and offer to you and really invite you to do more of in your own life. And as always, I would love to hear from you. So how do you go about dealing with uncertainty or change? What does that look like in your life? And, are you currently in a state of uncertainty or change? Let's jam about that. I'd love to hear from you. And I always enjoy having those conversations. So I invite you to like this video or maybe share it with a friend. Just if you think anyone could benefit from knowing that it's okay to be who they are, where they are in this very moment, or if they're looking for some tips or tricks on how to be a little bit more at ease with uncertainty. And I will leave you with our closing reminder that it's not about being more or being better. It is about being good with being you. Have a great week, everyone. See you next Thursday.
Are you ready to release your self-judgments, expectations, and attachments? Then I encourage you to learn more about my online course, Being Good with Being You. Registration is open. Don't live another year living under the shadow that who you are isn't okay. Learn to be good with being you. Go to www.amandajohnson.tv to learn more.